I'm losing everything. Everything I own is being taken away from me. And they set up a movie company right next to my outdoor patio. My name is Angela Marsden. I'm the owner of the Pineapple Hill Grill and Saloon in Sherman Oaks, California. And I've owned the pub for around 12 years. So in the beginning, I think really it was all about keeping myself safe, keeping my staff safe. When they said we could go to go, I don't think I'm going to make enough to make it, but I'm going to do everything I can to try, because I got to save my business, but really I got to keep my community connected and my staff, my main staff, paid. So then after 3 weeks, the riots are done. We get through the first week of boarding windows and riots that were open. Then we have 2 weeks, and then boom, they come out with, we can't be open inside. You have to go outside. So that was around July. And my money was running out. Believe it or not, that loan goes very, very quickly. I was losing 30, 40,000 a month. Then I'm buying new things. I have to buy computer, everything to adjust. You have to buy new things, right? So I had to negotiate with my landlord, and that was stressful because it's on a private property, even though we had a lot of parking space, and he had to have his permission. So that was like a 2-week negotiation, and I didn't think it was going to happen because I'm not paying rent, and it was just hairy. Finally, he said, yes, you could. And that was 2 weeks into when we were already allowed to be open with patios, but I couldn't even get permission to be open. So when I finally got permission, and like, this was like my last punt, my money's running out. Now I got to build 9 parking spaces into a patio. We have to spend the loan that we have to do the patio. Nobody's giving us any money to do the patio. So we've got to figure it all out on our own. And October went very well, to the point where I hired more people. I actually hired people that had lost 2 jobs already, and they were just couldn't get unemployment for whatever reason, or they didn't want to, and they were just so grateful that I was hiring them, and the business was there. So I was thinking November, I'm going to go into Thanksgiving and December, which are my busy seasons here in LA, because it's very cool out during that time, and a lot of people come out to my place we have a fireplace, it's cozy, and all this other stuff. So it's my best months. And so I planned a huge Thanksgiving dinner, spent $10,000 in food. And we get a call 2 days before Thanksgiving, not a call, but they come out, because every Monday you're glued to the TV, like, okay, what's going on? What are they going to tell us? Because there was no communication with us whatsoever. We literally heard what was going to happen on the Monday briefings, and we would hear it a day or two before. And then the rules wouldn't be out. So the rules wouldn't come out until the day that you were supposed to open, or the midnight, the night before you were supposed to open. And so you start to feel like, is this deliberate? Like, are they doing this on, like, how could this be so miscoordinated that they don't understand that we need to like plan, we need to give notice, we need to, and every time they tell us we have to do something, we have to spend more money. You know, we got to buy masks. We buy, when they let us open it inside, we had to have plexiglass. We had to have plexiglass dividers and all around the bar. Otherwise, the seats would have to be 6 to 8 feet apart, which means you'd have 5 tables. So I had to like hunt down somebody that worked with plexiglass, buy plexiglass, design the plexiglass, you know, because I couldn't afford a company to do it. Like, all that cost thousands and thousands of dollars, you know? And so now here they are, Thanksgiving, 2 days before, shutting us down. I've got to meet my staff at the pub to give them their last paycheck and bags of groceries that I had bagged up because the food was going to go bad. And I wasn't going to tell them that we were done, even though my bookkeeper was saying, you need to tell them that we're not going to reopen. And I was just, it's just hard to look your staff in the eye and say that. I come into the parking lot, and I guess every time I recount this story, it's like you relive what you've been through. I literally drive in my parking lot, and to the left of me is a 200-person tent identical to mine with a catering truck for a movie company. And there sits my tent, you know, where homeless people are living in it now and living under it. And I'm going to give last paychecks to my staff, not wanting to tell them that it was over. The business was done. And I walked in, and one of my staff members was there with his kid. He's like, you know, it's going to be okay. And I looked at him, and I just said, no. And I just lost it. I'm like, no, it's not okay. This is not fucking okay. None of this is okay. Why is this okay? And I felt like we were being completely targeted. How could I go to Target? How could I go to Home Depot? How could I go to the mall on Black Friday? And yet my outdoor dining was too dangerous, you know? And so Liz filmed it, and what came out, and it was true. I literally felt like someone had taken, not someone, Mayor Garcetti and Gavin Newsom had literally been standing there and just laughing at me like those people on that Saturday calling us a loser, and had just punched me in the stomach to the point where I could not breathe. Tell me that this is dangerous, but right next to me, as a slap in my face, Mayor Garcetti and Gavin Newsom is responsible for every single person that doesn't have unemployment, that does not have a job, and all the businesses that are going under. And we need your help. We need somebody to do something about this. That video just was put on my Twitter and my Facebook, and I don't even have that many followers. I have my bartenders kind of work on it, and it went worldwide, like literally went worldwide. People from all over the world are contacting me, literally the world. And not one local representative, not one person, nor Republican nor Democrat of my state reached out to me. We need to bring back community. Take away the red and the blue and come together as a community. And don't, like, if you see somebody, like, for instance, the vaccine mandates now, people are like, you're going to defy them, right? Well, I'm sitting here going, well, everything inside me wants to do that. But if I do that, I lose the business and I lose everything. What I know now for the bars is it's a warning, $1,000 fine, a $5,000 fine, and then they shut your business down. They're talking about trying to tie the grant money that they gave us to if we don't comply. So like right now, I'm only alive because of the grant money. My business has taken a loss, May, June, July, August. If I don't comply, I will lose everything and I'll be done. Because none of the restaurants want to do it. And not only that, a customer will never come back if you do it. I have people that come in 25 years, two guys that come in. One of them, it doesn't have it, one of them does. So now I'm going to tell this person after coming in for 25 years, even before I own the bar, oh, you're dirty and you can't get in. Like, here's the visual. They took a stick and they basically killed off the restaurant. 1/3 of us are dead. They beat us down. Some of us lived. And now we've lived, and they've given us money and said, oh, look here, we've helped you. And now they've handed that same stick to us and said, now you pick who's deemed necessary and who isn't. Because basically you're forcing half the community into a lockdown. Because those people can't go anywhere but church and grocery stores. One of my sayings was, I'm like a cockroach. They will not kill me, no matter what, just to be in their face, right? But I said, I know the people that they're working from home and stuff, but they're going to be next. I didn't realize how bad it would be for our nurses and for our pilots and but that gives me hope, because now there's all these new leaders and these new people that have been affected that are taking a stand, which means there's more of us, and we need everybody.